Morning, friends. It's a pleasure to be with you. When I first came to the UAE back in 2002, I was staying in a bachelor accommodation in Dera. And before starting my job hunt, I asked my flatmates about the salary that I should expect. So they told me, Sangeet bhai, you're an engineer and you have an MBA, so you should target 5,000 dirhams. And I was happy, yay, because it used to be a lot of money those days. But one day, a relative of mine, Advocate Kaysir Bashir, took me to visit a very senior professional. If I remember it right, he was the head of IT of Emirates. And when I asked him about the salary that I could target, he said very casually that I should aim for at least 15,000 dirhams. I was a bit ruffled. I thought that he was being sarcastic. Come on, how can someone with no UA experience and no driving license even dream of such a figure? So I kept 5,000 as my glass ceiling. And to make a long story short, after working very hard, I got my first job and the salary was, ta-dang, 5,500. A couple of years later, I was invited by a friend of mine to his office to address his students. He was running a spoken English institute in Rola, Sharjah. And during the pleasantries, I asked him what his plan was. And he told me that he wanted to start a university. While driving back home, I couldn't help thinking, Habibi, come on, have realistic goals. University? Really? But fast forward to 2018, he invites me again, this time for the convocation ceremony of his educational institute. More than 200 students were graduating, and he had booked the entire ground floor of one of the most luxurious hotels in the region. Now, this begs the question, if you set bigger, more complicated goals, will it lead to better performance? And if I twist the question around, if we set small goals, will it limit our performance and achievements? Yes indeed. Patanjali, the founder of yoga, not our contemporary Patanjali, says that when you're inspired by a big grand goal, abilities which are lying dormant within you will wake up and you'll become a totally different person. And the reverse is true as well. If you don't set big goals, your strengths will never reveal themselves and you'll end up living your life without realizing your full potential. And this has been proven empirically by research conducted by Edwin Locke and Gary Latham. So if you're planning for a career change, target the best companies and positions. Getting ready to be an entrepreneur, plan to hit 1 million in a year. Trying to be philanthropic, dream of impacting every soul in this world. Otherwise, even if you work hard, very hard, very, very hard, you'll not awaken your true abilities and you'll not achieve what you could easily achieve. So scale them up. All the best.